Welcome SAO survivors! How do you pick up the news intensity a week after Anime Japan? You don't, you just don't. We got a relatively standard week with Variant Showdown gameplay reveal stream, a 15-minute plus animation 10th anniversary trailer, 2 birthdays, one of which nobody cares about, and more. Welcome to This Week in SAO for all your weekly SAO news. Per our usual schedule, we start with the anime stuff. Aniplex Japan told people that they would release a longer version of their animation 10th anniversary trailer earlier, and I warned people not to expect anything from it in regards to actual news. Well, as I suspected, there was nothing. It was supposed to be very clear, to be honest. It was literally titled Looking Back, but some people can't just stop themselves, I guess. It was basically an AMV of all previous projects with their opening or theme song, and yes, there was no scherzo at all in the trailer, only Aria a bit at the very end. Not really news, but for some reason a lot of people expected news, so I figured it was appropriate to cover it here. You should watch it though, it's really nice. You should also watch our SAO The First Day trailer from the previous year that they totally stole the idea from. Meanwhile, if you're gonna pre-order the Japanese version of Ariova's Starless Night Blu-ray release, which indeed has English subtitles, to be able to get those sweet Japanese bonuses, you'll need some proxy shipping, but you'll also need to figure out which store has which bonuses, because it's thoroughly confusing when it comes to Japan. Lucky for you, our fellow French baguette at the SAO Wikia has prepared a handy-dandy guide for you. You can pause here to read the base limited edition bonuses that you'll have, regardless of which store you choose, and you can pause here to check out what the individual stores offer on top of those base bonuses, so you can pick which store suits your preferences the best. If it's all of them, I do pay my respects to your wallet. Thank you, Celeste, for having this nice graph. Special birthday corner for Philia, aka Takemiya Kotone from Art Online Hollow Fragment. She celebrated her birthday on March 31st. Integral Factor had a special banner with a special birthday illustration, of course, a redrawing of the original from Hollow Fragment, while also giving you 250 diamonds as a little bonus. Unleash Blading, as usual, only had an illustration sale, because over there, you know, celebration means you paying up. Recurring reminder that you cannot save these illustrations on your device, so you should follow your favorite data miners to actually be able to use the image however you want. Oh, and of course, we also had the special Beater's Cafe illustration to celebrate Philia's birthday. Moving on to manga news, it was a great week for Progressive Canon of the Golden Rule manga. Chapter 9 of the manga adaptation has been released, and this starts off the contents of the second half of the story. It's quite a long story spanning 2 volumes. This one kicks off Progressive Light Novel Volume 6 content in manga adaptation. If you want to see how not to have a good time with Asuna, this chapter is specifically for you. But the climax is soon to follow, so stay tuned. The mangaka of the canon adaptation also shared a teaser for the future chapters, so you know it's coming. Speaking of manga news, we also got a cleaner version of the upcoming Kiss and Fly manga adaptation of Sister's Prayer side story, cover illustration, and it too does look great. Can't wait for the manga to actually come out. We have a second birthday corner here, the one that invites a lot of apathy. Itsuki, aka Sai Yukitsugu from Art Online Fatal Bullet, has celebrated his birthday on April 1st. He too got a Beater's Cafe illustration, but that was pretty much it. Kinda serves him right for what he tried to do to us, Kura and Zeliska. Can't believe the game still tried to play on it like it was fine. Yes, game, totally. I too make friends on a daily basis with people who try to kill my besties, you know? It's kind of the thing. Anyways, we had the Art Online Variant Showdown reveal stream this week. It went as expected from the SAO Wikia point of view, though I can see a lot of people who are not familiar with how Japan functions being quite disappointed with the lack of anything really. we did learn the game is an action RPG. It's your party of 3 against an enemy. It has a class system consisting of DPS, tank, and support. Pretty sure that's already technically unofficially a thing in all the other games we have anyways, based on skill sets and effects, but sure, having them more distinct is probably as innovative as mobile gacha games go. There are plans to add a multiplayer mode in the future where you'll fight against each other. It's all boiled down to Battle Royale as a buzzword these days. All in all, it feels like a 3D version of Memory Defrag, and while that is good on its own, in my opinion, Memory Defrag had the most engaging gameplay format after all of these mobile games that we have. I'm just exhausted with gacha hamster wheels. The moment they shared the pre-registry bonus and Asuna had a unit name in front of it, my entire hype just went straight to zero. Yet another game that will give us countless of the same units, hope exploitable people pay up big cash, shut down in a couple of years, making everyone complain how they feel they wasted so much money, while the same people just continue to spend money in the new game, Art Online Variant Showdown or whatever they're gonna call it, for the exact same mechanics. Sadly, there will likely never come a time where masses see that these are all the exact same game, a hamster wheel with a different coat of paint around it. Anyways, I'll still follow the news until it's released, check if the story is good, and decide whether I'll actually play it or not based on the quality of the story. Best case, I'll approach it like Integral Factor, a fun story-driven game where I only log in once every month for new story content. Speaking of Integral Factor, April Fool's was here if you didn't realize. We have an April Fool's event focusing on Eugeo, which I just realized I actually have yet to record it. And to accompany that event, we have a special Eugeo banner too with tons and tons of Eugeos. There's also an equipment event with Lisbeth and a guaranteed club banner if you're interested in using clubs. Unleash Blading has done a great job with their April Fool's campaign too. A lot of very cool illustrations accompanying the story, along with a new and cool Yuuki banner. You know, two really good things back to back from Unleash Blading. I am interested. Keep it going, please. Aside from that, season pass ticket character Yui is also now available to be pulled, so you can go grab her with all the tickets you stockpiled. There's also a choosable ticket scout coming soon, attainable as a daily login bonus. The weekly art corner is titled Abeshi Corner this week. His completed chibi illustrations have been shared, and in progress second batch followed right after. We also got to see some earlier iterations of the Art Online Volume 26 United Ring 5 cover too. As always, all links where available are down below in the description, but that is pretty much it for this week. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything in the future ones. Hope to see you all again next week. Until then, stay cool.